So I finally tried out the Gears of War 2 60 FPS boost that the Series S and Series X got. I think about a month ago, but I just got around to trying it today and thought I'd post some gameplay. The campaign obviously is a lot smoother. I mean, the multiplayer is 60 frames per second, but if you know Gears of War 2, you know that back in the day, and still to this day, you would host to somebody's connection in the lobby. So even though this is running at 60 frames per second, as you're going to see throughout the gameplay, there's little like lag spikes and little jitters. And that just is because I'm connecting to some dude that, lives in Antarctica or Mexico or Indonesia or wherever the hell he lives. But yeah, starting out the gameplay, I don't know what the hell that guy's doing in our spawn. Fuck him. Yeah, this is my first game back on this, probably in like 15, 20 years. I don't think it was that long, maybe like 10 years. So don't mind my movement, at least at the start of the game. I was trying to get accustomed to Gears of War 2. If you played this back in the day, you know Gears of War 2, compared to all the other Gears of War games, it had a distinct difference in feel compared to the newer ones, as I body this kid right here and then I get bodied right after, so it doesn't even matter. But yeah, Gears of War 2 always had like a little bit of a different feel, and I see these two kids not playing in the spawn. I was like, oh, 2 free kills, and I still fucking missed. Almost didn't even get them. That would have been awful. But yeah, like I was saying, Gears of War 2, the character models, they always felt a little chunkier, a little thicker, a little juicier compared to like Gears of War 3 and 4 and 5, the newer ones. So yeah, this is 60 frames per second. Like I was saying earlier, you can see throughout the gameplay like little lag spikes, and again, that's just because I'm connecting to some guy. I have no clue, where these guys are from. I'm guessing far away from where I live. And unfortunately, I didn't get host, so if you want to download this, I think Gears of War 3 also got an FPS boost. I have yet to try that, but hopefully I'll get around to that. And Gears of War Ultimate Edition, I'm pretty sure that got an FPS boost, just the campaign, because the multiplayer was already 60 frames per second, which was always a little strange to me, how the multiplayer could run at 60 frames, but the campaign couldn't. I guess the campaign's a little more demanding, that makes sense, with all the, big creatures from Gears of War on the screen at once. And right here you can see I'm just like wall bouncing back and forth as I'm the leader, because if you know Guardian on Gears of War 2, or any of the Gears of War, you basically have to camp if you're the leader. So I was just practicing my wall bouncing because there's nothing else to do, and taking in the beautiful views of Jacinto. The graphics obviously haven't aged too well, but this doesn't look that bad for a 2009 game. I think this came out, but you're obviously gonna try it again for the 60 FPS rather than the graphics. So yeah, this was just a quick gameplay. I was testing it out. I played a few matches today. This was my first one. You can tell by that frag, that was my first match. That was just an awful frag. Don't mind that. And yeah, definitely give it a try if you're a Gears fan. The difference is night and day playing this at 30 frames per second compared to 60. And if you want to play the campaign, it's going to be even smoother, obviously, because you're going to be on your own host, your own connection. So if you've never played the Gears games, this is definitely the best time to go back and play with a buddy or whatever. You can play co-op, horde mode, everything. It almost feels like a brand new game because of the 60 FPS, which is what I love about when Microsoft, and this is the worst part about Gears, when you get a trade like this, both go down, both crawling for our life, screaming, and of course his guys come running to the aid, and my guys are halfway across the map with their fingers in their ass. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Oh, here he is. Here he comes. 20 minutes late. Fuck him. What was I saying? I have no clue. Anyways, I'll just let you guys enjoy. Oh, no, I know what I was saying. Holy shit. I was talking about I love how Microsoft is going back and giving FPS boosts to some of the older games on the 360, because even though they're old games, playing them again with a higher frame rate, it like I said, it feels like a brand new game. It's really crazy. Yeah, enjoy the rest of the gameplay or click off. I'll stop talking right now. And yeah, give some of the older Gears games a try. Still a lot of fun despite their age.
This is how it will end for the humans, with their total destruction.